Hi everyone, so this video is about resumes, and particularly about the resume that you can put together on AET. So the way that you get there is you log in, go to your profile, or you can go to the profile tab up top. Over here on the left hand side, you should already have your personal information done. You should already have an add class in, and then you want to do manage your resume information. I'm on Linnea's again, so you'll see that there is lots of information here because she was in for quite a few years, so she had all this information. So when you get your degrees, you can put the years in. So the Green Hand degree is the degree that you get whenever you're a freshman. Chapter is whenever you're a sophomore, state is whenever you're a senior, and American is after senior year. And those are all options that you can choose to do if you want. So if you have those, put those in. Next, awards and competition success. So she put in just FFA stuff, but you can put in anything. If you are in a sport and you've won something for that, if you've won academic awards, if you've won awards maybe in your job, if you were like employee of the month or anything, any type of awards or competition success that you've had, if you're an FBLA, speech and debate, any of that stuff, put it all in. It's all part of your resume. Certifications and skills. So she was beef quality assured. We did that in class together. But if you have any other certifications, if you have went through another program, or if you know that you're certified in another area, and then skills is very broad. So I looked up some ideas. You can see I put skills to put on a resume here because really, you can put so many things. I tell people you can put that you're really good at technology, that you're really good with Word, you're good with iPads. So here's a little bit more broad. So this has 30 best examples of what skills that you can put on a resume and how to describe them. So they have communication, decision making. Down here we've got teamwork, leadership, adaptability. These are all things that count as skills. So if you're going through and you're really having trouble figuring out things to put on your resume, look in the skills section and you can add one. So let's go back. You can add the date. Maybe you put now. And the description is leadership, and you could describe that as I am a leader in my local church, or I am a leader in the FFA. You can even put that in. Next, under here, so skills, just make sure that you have some stuff under there. And that's a good area if you're having trouble coming up with your 10 things. Skills is definitely a good area to add some stuff. Memberships and professional organizations. So FFA should be the first one that you put in. Put the beginning date of your freshman year, so you can estimate it. It's always in August, so you could put like August 20th of whatever year you started. FFA, and then you want to put a description. Make sure for this assignment you put a description for everything. You need the name and a little description. It just has to be short. You know, you can put in a couple of words, but make sure that when you generate your resume, it's going to have enough info. So you can see here she didn't put anything here. She didn't put a lot of descriptions on, but this is also the first time I've done this assignment for you guys. Other accomplishments, that can be anything that doesn't fit in those three areas. So like I said, any sports, any academics, anything FFA related, anything related to anything that you're a part of. Even if it's something like you are really good at chess. You know what I mean? It can be anything that you want. Down here is AET badges. You don't put anything in for this. This is just as you start putting journal entries in, either for FFA or for your project, you will start getting awarded badges. And whenever you log in, you'll see on the left-hand side, there'll be like a little rosette, which is like a little ribbon. And then it'll tell you got a badge, which is cool. Then up here, judging card you don't need to do. Objective is, so this explains like what your career goals are. So she went through and wrote out her career goals. And then references is just a really good place to keep some people that you have talked to about being a reference. Do not put your mom and your dad. Don't do it. Put people that you've worked for, people that you've helped out, people that know something about your work ethic and know something about the skills that you might have. A teacher would be perfect. If you put something about technology or working with iPads because we use them, teacher would be perfect to put down. You should ask somebody, and you don't have to put their address. So a name and an email would be perfect. So you don't have to put the address and phone number if you don't want to. So let's take a look at this assignment. So I'm still writing this up, but this should be done. So you get 10 points for writing out. So that would be like putting FFA, 10 points for the description. So you have to do 10 different items. So for an example, you could put FFA, I began in my freshman year and I am still a member. What's another good example? Maybe you could put that you were Employee of the Month, and on the description you write, for the month of July, I was Employee of the Month at McDonald's. So 1 point for writing the name, 1 point for the description. So if you just go through and write names, you get a 10 out of 20 for this assignment. Now, if you go through and instead of doing 10, you do 15, you get 5 bonus points. So you get bonus points on this one if you want to do a little more. And with as many skills as I've shown you, it shouldn't be that hard to add that many extra. And then after you're done, we go back to this review and edit page. Up at the top, you can generate a resume or a PDF. And then you'll see how it generates your stuff all together. And that's what you'll do. I would recommend generating a Word document. It'll open up your iPad, and then you can just share it straight to eBackpack. So I hope this helps. This should get you on your way. If you have any questions or you don't feel like I explained something well enough, send me an email. Never be afraid to send me an email. It's hharris@troyareaschooldistrict.org. So make sure you send me an email if you don't know anything. So good luck.